Blessings to all my brothers and sisters. This is Dr. Imhotep coming forward again with another show. Welcome to Chief Force Radio, the next level of peace. Respect, love, light to my whole family, world family. Coming again. We're going to give it up to the universe and to you. Thanks for listening to the broadcast. How's everybody going today? It's another day, another world, another light. And we have to just be one and be ready to go to the next level. Today our theme at Chief Force Radio is you are the key to your problems. Because when you look at wherever you are, when you look at the world economy, and you look at a lot of things that are going on, what's really happening and what's causing it? What I see is roots. Being able to get your roots and to be able to ground in to your spirit. That's what I mean when I say you're the key to the world problems, your problems, all sources, everything that's happening right now. The root is within. The power is within. And we have to go within ourselves to gain the strength and the guidance to go forward. When you look at what's happening now and you say, it doesn't matter. Do you ever notice how some people always find an excuse no matter what? And what happens with that is they want to put the blame on others. When ultimately, everything that's happening in our universe, we have to accept responsibility for it. We have to accept responsibility for the challenges of our life and what's going on with us. And there's something that's interesting because within every problem, there's a solution. And I talk to you, Dr. Imhotep has been challenged in his life. So I'm not speaking to you as someone who is trying to quarterback from the stands. I've seen it all before. Our power is there for us. We just have to acknowledge it. We have to acknowledge it that it has a meaning and that we have a meaning. And no matter what your financial situation, we have to realize that energy is the greatest wealth. Your energy that you have within you can create what you need. I want to give a shout out to Chief Force No Limit, blogspot.com, if you want any of that energy elixir. Because one of the things that happens is we have to change our biochemical balance. Our physiology has to change when we want to make a next shift in our life. We have to shift our physiology and change it. That's what I also mean when I say you are a solution to your problems, because the solution and the problem all dwell in the same place. Changing your physiology, changing your ability to take action on the direction that you want to go in or the challenge. Remember that it's only a problem if you make it one. Really, our Creator has given us challenges to work through. And by you working through this challenge, you become the next level. Because you think about it, you're just like, how will I get to the next level? And it's like, you are the key. And you become, and you realize that since you are the key to your problems, then you have to open and be open to the changes that can come that will help you to go to the next level. We have to understand that whatever challenge we have, we got to break it down and work with it to make it manifest where we want it to go. Again, I want to give a shout out to 432 Harmony, the mobile app as well, to balance your energy and to play your music in alignment with your higher levels of frequency that you have. 432 Harmony is a mobile app for iOS that allows you to play your music at a frequency that will let your music heal you while you listen to it. So check it out at 432harmony.com and find out. We're in the App Store. You can use some of that knowledge and science. Also, we're giving a shout out to Chief Force No Limit Chief Force Herbal Elixir at chiefforcenolimit.blogspot.com, our product to change your energy flow, which is important because we have to realize one thing, that one of the keys to your problems that you are is that your biochemical makeup has to change for your problem to change. Think about that. I'm going to say that again. In order to really change your problems, you're going to have to change your biochemical makeup. You're going to have to shape and reshape your physiology and your blood chemistry. Yes, your blood chemistry has to change based on the changes in your brain for you to really go to the next level. That's what's happening out here. It's all about us knowing our strengths as well as our weaknesses. Know your strengths, know your weaknesses, and also know that a part of your being is unlimited. And that's something that a lot of us have a problem with. But we have to learn how to tune into it. That, oh, Creator, universe, why do I have this challenge right now? And what can happen from it? You've got to ask yourself that. But I'm going to give you a really quick key in how to solve any problem right now by going into trance with me and to focus where we want to really go and to see it. I call it the time travel technique. And it's really simple. We all have access to a time travel machine. This machine allows us to do what? We can go into the future on any problem we have, or we can go back into the past if we want. But on one level, we can use this time travel machine, which is our brain, to go into the future. And we can do it right now. For instance, you're having a problem. You can look at where you want to go with it, and you want to look at the solution to that challenge that you're having. And say you can't, right now you don't see the challenge being solved and you're having a real hard time with coming up with a solution for the challenge. Do something really simple and effective, and that is go into the future. And the way that we do that is that we just focus our energy, we focus our breath, and then we take a moment and we just let go. It's that simple. Go into the future at the count of 10. I want you to see what it is, the problem you're having, and I want you to look at that problem. And I want you to look at what it would take for you to solve that problem. First, close your eyes, relax, take a deep breath, and just get yourself in a state where you're completely unstoppable. I'm going to count to 10, and I want you to be at that spot. I want you to visualize yourself going into the future and solving that problem that you're having right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, relaxing more. 8, getting super relaxed. 9, breathing in a very relaxed way. And 10, and I want you to really see yourself there. How would it look if you could solve that problem that you're having? You see that you're relaxed, probably, because when you solve problems, you get relaxed. And you hear that people are acknowledging that you made a breakthrough there and you solved the problem. You're feeling really good because you realize that you were having a problem with something, and maybe it could have been a financial problem. Any kind of problem that you're having, but you're feeling good because you know that you've made a breakthrough and the problem that you had is solved. Yes, it's solved. See it as being solved, and just see the breakthrough that you're making right now and see how that's solving the problem. Now you're smelling different because you're smelling tropical air. You had a problem with money. Now you're in the tropics, as an example. You're on a beach and you're tasting what? Pineapple? Yeah. You're even tasting well. You're tasting good foods and you're feeling excellent. So there you are. You're feeling what you want. You're feeling that you solved the problem. You're seeing that you solved the problem. You're hearing other people telling you and congratulating you that you solved the problem that you had. You're tasting and you're smelling relaxed smells, flowers, roses, because you're getting some nice things going on. Yeah. So I want you to take a deep breath again, relax, and just right now, at the count of 5, come back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're back and you're feeling it. You're right here. And that's it. You're back in this present moment. But that's just a little exercise to show you how to use your supercomputer that you have. You had that supercomputer and it's right inside your body and it's there for you. But are you actually using it? Are you taking advantage of the power that you have to be who you really are? Because one thing is, life is a great celebration. It's a good time to celebrate your blessings and your gifts. But you also have to make your life work. And the way that you can do that is to be certain. When you're certain of something, there are no other possibilities that can happen. When you're sure of something, then there are no other possibilities than the possibility of you making a breakthrough. And you're making a breakthrough that takes you to the next level. A breakthrough that makes you stronger, just like a lion. You got to go after what you want in life. You have to manifest, because many people have ideas. Many people have dreams. But the key to your problems is your ability to believe who you are. Since you are the key to your problems, you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in your identity that you've been given by the divine. That's an important quality in order for you to go to the next level. And to be really, you want to go even beyond belief to the level of certainty. Because we don't do in life, we don't do what we want to do. We don't do what we feel like doing. In life, we do what we're certain of. And this certainty that I'm talking about is not just the certainty of your conscious mind. It's the certainty on your superconscious mind. The certainty of your superconscious mind on a superconscious level that determines your success and failure in this life. It's who you are internally, who you are in the dream world, in the dream state, who you are in your superconscious. That's who you become, because you are who you really believe you are and not who you think you are. Isn't that pretty heavy, huh? Yes, let me say that again. You are who you really believe you are and not who you think you are. Because you don't do what you like. You do what you believe. Your beliefs are what make you and what shape you. Not your likes and your wants, but your beliefs. The things that in your life that you believe will happen to you at a superconscious level will make you or break you. So stop believing and start to become certain. Become certain of who you are, become certain of what you can be, and to become certain of what your destiny is in this dimension, in this life, in this reality. Because once you get certainty, nobody can stop you. It won't matter your race. It won't matter if you have a job or not. It doesn't even matter if you have a place to live. It doesn't even matter if you have... See, because I've been there and done that. I've been in situations where I didn't have a place to live. And I turned it, because I used the inner alchemy, and you can turn it into a place to live. You see, or wealth. Wealth is nothing but energy. Wealth is not money. Wealth is energy. Wealth is family, friends, relationships, service, purpose. That's what wealth is. Wealth isn't something in your pocket. It's something in your being that you have from the next life to this life, from the last life. So that's what wealth is. And it's not conquest. It's not military authority. You see. So get that out of your head that you're nobody because you don't have a car. Because I've been there. And I'll tell you something. By not having a car, you can get a house. When you think about all the expenses you have and that you put into your car, you could have 2 houses. You could become a millionaire just on the money, that down payment on that house that you put that 10,000 on a car. But don't be conditioned by the matrix. That's the main thing. You got to come out of this matrix conditioning that you got to look a certain way to please somebody else, or giving somebody else the certificate to certify you. You see, you got to be certified before you can be real. And look at Mr. Gates and Mr. Ellison. None of them finished college. So, the point is, while you're out there getting certified, people are taking over your land and everything else, your consciousness, your attitudes, when really your divine power has been given to you by the Most High from the beginning, from day one until day forever. So let's go in and find the key to your problem. And it's you. Look in the mirror. It's right there. Or look inside. Close your eyes even. Close your eyes and focus on that space between your eyes. Behind your eyes. That the Taoist masters used to talk about. That space. Try that for a minute. And go in and get your answers. You see? Because you can do that even if you don't have a mansion or even a home at that. You can do that on the BART or at the airport. Trust me, I've done it. And it's no shame in making and not getting the outcome. There's no such thing as failure. You're just not getting the outcome that you wanted to have at that moment. Look at Einstein, or look at the Wright brothers, or look at Imhotep the first in Kemet, where the pyramids sit. Did they get everything right the first time? That we got chemistry now from the word Kemet. And nobody knows it or forgot it. But the point of that's another story. The point I'm trying to say is, you're not going to have anything if you don't do something. If you don't make a move from wherever you are right now. Yeah, the economy is tripping. But look, some people, they just get rich in depressions. There are a lot of big so-called billionaires. They got all their money in the bad times. So the bad times are opportunities too for us to do it. And we don't have to hurt anybody. We can all do everything in a healthy way with love and just understanding the capitalist system or any system that you're dealing with. But right now, that's the one we're in. And you want to understand what you are and where you are. The technologies that you have, you want to understand them. They're all around you. It's insane not to understand them. But the main technology you need to understand is the supercomputer that you carry every day. Think about the billions of dollars that hardware and software that your Supreme has given you right now. And it's running without being rebooted, except for sleep, and every day. So we've got access to all the information, and not even just information, because we got enough information. We got access to actual wisdom, not knowledge, not information, but actual wisdom that can help you with your problems and help you to sort those keys out and get you on track. So your divine database is there. Your divine database for your supercomputer is there for you to access in real time. It's in real time. So I want to thank you for tuning in to You're the Key to Your Problems and getting yourself in tune, because you're the solution to everything. The vision that you have. We have to understand one thing. You have to either find a way or you have to make one. Hannibal said that when he was crossing the Alps. And it's relevant right today. Again, I want to shout out to 432 Harmony on the App Store shortly. Check it out. Balance your energy and get your music on the right frequency. It's a new company startup we're doing now. Also want to shout out to Chief Force No Limit .blogspot.com and Chief Force Herbal Elixir. Change your energy and change your life. Chief Force Herbal Elixir. You become unstoppable. Okay, everybody. We'll see you next time. Get in tune and understand. Everything is one. oneness, one love, one light. Amen.